Hello, everybody. Well, we've been home for about a week, and it's been a crazy week. You know how it is when you get back and you're trying to get back into the groove. You're in your own time zone again. Not that we're that far off, but even an hour kind of throws you here and there. But we made it home, had a wonderful trip, loved being in Wisconsin, Illinois, Ohio, seeing my best buds, Jim and Denise, seeing my Z and Mel and Ambi and Alex. It was just great. We had a great time. Steve went right back to work, and although he worked on the trip too, he actually came home for a bit as well. He's a workaholic. He just does what he does because his job's important to him, and I think that's great. My job's important to me too. I'm just on summer break, so trying to get all the clothes washed, and the dryer and washer kind of went down. Had someone come fix the dryer. The washer's usable, but they're going to come tomorrow and fix it up perfect, so that'll be great. Little man's doing great, and so tonight me, Steve, and our son Josh are going to go out and see the new Superman movie. Oh, so excited. It'll be a lot of fun. So little man's going to stay here with his dad, his papa, and have some son and papa time, and we are going to have a great time. I'm just hoping that they get back here. Steve went to go pick up the boys from their job, and it's been stormy a bit. Storms finally passed here, but he left during the big storm. So just hope that everything's okay. And we're going to go see Superman, the new James Gunn movie. Really excited to see it. If it's half as good as Guardians of the Galaxies, this is going to be great. So really excited to see that. Yes, I am a comic book nerd. I'm a nerd all around. I was that girl that enjoyed super people. I always loved Wonder Woman, and I always liked Black Widow, Marvel Black Widow, and I even liked the Black Widow that used to be on the old Batman show in the 60s, because I think that was the first song I ever sang was na 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 na. I was like 3. So that's just been part of my life. So really excited to get going on this and having a good time. All right, catch you at Cinelopolis, whatever movie theater. It's a dine-in. It's going to be fun. Okay, here we are in the car getting ready to go see the new Superman movie. What are you most excited about, Josh?
Nathan Fillion.
What's he playing?
Green Lantern.
Is he really?
He is.
Wow, yes.
Yeah, he's playing Guy Gardner.
What's that?
He's playing Guy Gardner.
Guy Gardner? Okay, sorry. My hearing's... All right, Steve?
Yes?
What are you most excited about?
I don't know, really, because I'm not too sure what the movie's going to be about.
About Superman.
Apart from Superman. So.
Honestly, aside from the fact that it's about Superman, I don't really know either.
Well, I'm wondering, is it the whole story of Superman? Like the Christopher Reeves? That was actually the last Superman movie I saw was with Christopher Reeves.
This one drops you in, assuming you already know who Superman is, where he comes from, what his deal is. They don't do the whole young Kansas boy, he's stronger than he should be. What's going on? Like, they don't do that. Like,
okay.
He's just already an adult. He's already Superman.
Okay. So is he already Clark Kent?
Yeah. He's Clark Kent first.
Well,
he didn't become Superman until he was a teenager.
That's true. Superboy, that is true. That is true. But
because it wasn't until.
But I mean, Clark Kent, the guy with the job.
Yeah, he's got he's already dating Lois. Like, it's all, you know what I mean. James Gunn said people know the story. They don't need the whole will they won't they with Clark and Lois. They don't need the whole, Superman learning he has powers when he's 12 or whatever. Like,
right.
We can skip straight to where which I appreciate. I don't need another movie about a young Clark Kent discovering he has powers. You know what I mean? Like,
it's kind of like redoing the Batman series again and again and again.
Exactly.
And let's talk about Batman, Josh. Which one's your favorite Batman series out of all of them?
Christopher Nolan movies.
And which ones are those?
That's Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, those are way more intimidating than the Tim Burton ones.
I don't know if intimidating is the right word.
Well,
but they're definitely more grounded.
When I say intimidating, I meant probably more intense is what I mean.
Yeah, they're very serious.
Right. Did you see any of those, Steve?
I
Steve is not a nerd. He is not a comic book
Well, he is a
person.
nerd, but he's
Well,
not.
okay,
He's not a superhero nerd.
Different kind of nerd.
So, when you sort of said Batman, I'm more Adam West.
Okay, I was gonna say, I already went over that, telling everybody that was my first song. I think I thought my song, na 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 na. I was like 3. I used to watch it all the time, and then I watched the reruns later.
It was a fun show.
It was just so campy, and I was saying that I like Black Widow in the Marvel universe, but I also like Black Widow in the Batman, even though she was a totally different character.
I know for a lot of people, Burt Ward was their first crush.
Absolutely.
A lot of people, he was their first crush.
Absolutely.
Which is so funny to me because I think he's such a dork in that show.
Well, you have Burt, he was cute as all get out, and then you had, the whole David Cassidy at pretty much the same time, I think, and Barry Williams from the Brady Bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Those were all the Bobby Sherman, who just passed away, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, he left acting to become a paramedic.
Really?
Yeah, he just got out of show business, and
it's like being an astrophysicist to be a grill cook. Like, I'm not disparaging paramedics. They're necessary, wonderful for society, but they don't get paid well.
They don't. Well, no, they don't. Well, I think all of our people that really should be our real heroes, our firemen and our policemen and all this and all that, aren't paid enough.
Agreed.
Agreed. We used to have this conversation when I was a kid, my dad being the fireman, and everything. And, I mean, it wasn't like they don't make a good living, but, they don't make what football players make,
Right.
And there's two sides to that story of, they're not paid, you're paid from the city, they're going to do what they can do.
Right.
Versus, football players is paid by the team and billionaires, that own the team and stuff like that, and what you're worth. And you can be a fireman for 30 years-ish, right in that area is about, what I mean? Where you're actually on the truck going to fires, things like that. And same with policemen. However, a football player, baseball player, a professional athlete only has so much time to make what they can make. After, they hit a certain, they can't make that money anymore unless they go into coaching or something like that. And that's why they do the ads like Michael Jordan did, the Air Jordans and all the other ads.
Space Jam.
That was a cute movie. It was a shame when you grew up and went, oh, Mom.
It's not very good. It's not as good as you remember.
It's as good as I remember.
And it's not just, because you were already an adult. And it's not like, so you get older, so you grow out of the Looney Tunes. Like, no. The Looney Tunes, like the original Looney Tunes, they're just as funny to me now as they were when I was 4. But Space Jam is not. No.
It didn't have the same swagger, shall we say.
The charm?
The charm.
It's a fun movie, but it is not super well written. The second one is...
I never saw the second one.
Don't. Just don't. It is a headache of a movie. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so are you Marvel or DC or both?
Me?
Yeah.
Both.
Steve?
I just want to see a good movie.
You just want to see... Yeah, but for superheroes, do you like the DC world, or do you like Marvel world, or do you like both?
Well, I think I've seen more of the Marvel recently. Yes.
That wouldn't be because of me, would it?
Well, I don't know how many times we've seen
There hasn't been
Iron
a good
Man
DC
2.
movie. And how long?
Yeah.
That's true. Unless you do although I did like Aquaman. I liked it. I know a lot of people didn't, but
I liked Jason
did.
Momoa, but I didn't necessarily like
Jason
Aquaman.
Momoa. Hello.
Jason Momoa was great, but I don't know that I liked the whole film. I mostly just liked Jason Momoa.
I might have to see it again to see if I do like the movie or if it was just Jason Momoa.
Can you tell me what it's about?
It's about Aquaman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is it about Jason Momoa's hair and abs?
Oh,
Because that's what I remember the plot being.
But I liked it, and he was in that Minecraft, which I wow. That is not one of my favorite
That
movies.
was one of the most cynical movies I've ever seen in my life.
And
It was a bunch of executives doing a cash grab.
but you know what though? When I started, because I went and saw it with David, and then what I did like about it, and I said when you think about it, Jason Momoa did a great job playing that bitch.
Yeah.
Did you see the movie?
I've seen enough of it.
You've seen enough. I mean, he played that 80s old-time gamer #1 person that never grew up, and he played it to the T. And when he screamed like a girl a couple times, that was hilarious to me. The big old, guy from Game of Thrones. Ah! I thought it was good. It just wasn't, and it may be because I don't get Minecraft. That may be it. But they did pay a lot of homage to a lot of people that I didn't know about until now I'm learning more and more, and Z's pointing more out to me. But I like, I want to say I'm fairly new to the MCU. You guys got me into it. I was always DC as a kid. There was no one like Batman, Wonder Woman, But now that I'm in the DC, or in the Marvel, I really like the Marvel characters a lot. I love their backstories. I think they're more...
I like Marvel for heroes, DC for villains.
DC does have
They've got
really
great
good villains.
The problem with Marvel villains is too often they're right. It's like, well...
Son of a bitch.
I don't like that you're murdering people to do this, but someone probably should do it. So
I'm glad it's you and not me.
at some point you start to think, maybe we should let this guy rule the world. Like, he
I mean,
has the right idea.
Everybody.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Is it worse than who's running the world now? Like,
touche.
come on.
Well, we're pulling into the movie theater. I think I don't know if I'm more excited to see a Superman movie because I skipped all the other ones, that Batman versus Superman. I didn't want to see that.
No, it's not very good. I didn't like much of the DCEU. I liked the Suicide Squad, not the first one, the second one.
Yeah.
I liked Wonder Woman all right.
What about Harley Quinn?
I liked Margot Robbie's performance. I don't always love how she was written. She was the best thing about Suicide Squad, which is why she's the only thing that stayed for the second one.
Oh, okay.
She was the best thing about Suicide Squad. I liked the Birds of Prey movie okay. It was just about 20 minutes longer than it needed to be.
Gotcha.
That needed one more draft. One more draft of the script.
Yeah.
Would have tightened that up really good. But I wanted to like it a lot more than I ended up liking it.
Now, I really liked Wonder Woman, too.
Yeah. Wonder Woman is pretty good. Sequel was awful, though.
I never saw the sequel. It's
It
because
was
Chris
so-
Pine wasn't in it, see?
He was in it? He was in it?
He was?
He was.
Was it memories of him?
No, he's like in it. There's like plot stuff. It's not good, though.
Oh.
But he's in it.
Well, because I like Chris Pine. I liked his dad, too.
Yeah.
So there you go. Well, we're going into the movies. We'll see you guys in the movies. Okay, just got out of the movie Superman. No spoilers. Gotta see it. You gotta see it. Steve, what did you think of the movie? Even though you're not a big superhero guy, but yeah.
It was an enjoyable movie. Best character was Crypto.
Crypto is the best character. Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed. Crypto's the best character. I already knew Crypto was going to be the best character, though, so.
Well,
was not a
he's
surprise.
pretty good in the comics, isn't he?
Yeah. He's not in the comics though. He's always been portrayed as like kind of really obedient, or at least he tries to be. Like in the comics, it's more he tries to do right and can't quite get it right. You know what I mean? Whereas in this movie, he's just a badly trained dog.
Was he, or was he just a puppy?
Oh, I don't know how old he is, but he could use some obedience training.
True.
But he's a loyal, lovable.
Oh, he was
dog.
so cute.
Yes.
And he was so cool.
So your favorite character, Steve, was Crypto.
Yeah.
All right, Josh, what did you think of the movie?
I thought it was really good. The first third was kind of... I was a little nervous at the beginning because I was like, okay, this is a lot to take in. Very, very... Right at the beginning of a movie, this is a lot to take in.
It really started off with a bang.
Yeah, everything's happening really fast, and they expect you to keep up. They're like, all right, we're doing this. Come on, get in. Like, it's like, okay, okay. If somebody wasn't familiar with Superman, not that anyone's unfamiliar with Superman, but if anyone was, it would be hard to follow, I admit. But
yeah.
once it hits the second, third, it really takes off, and that's when it gets really good.
Right. Yeah. I did like it that it didn't start from the beginning like all the other that it started with his current life as Superman and as his alias Clark Kent.
Yeah, that said, if they made like a Smallville style like TV show with like a younger actor who kind of looks like David Cornsweet, I'd watch that. That like shows his early years and stuff. Like I'd be interested to see what those were like in this universe.
Do you know, I did not know what Smallville was about. Because I didn't watch TV back then. Remember, I was working all the time.
Sure.
So I didn't know what it was about. And then when they're like, no, it's about Superman, I was like, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, when Steve and I were driving back from Wisconsin, we went through Metropolis.
Yes.
Or there was did we go through it or did we go by it?
Sort of by it, really.
Yeah.
But it did sort of say home of Superman.
It did.
Cool.
And what was that, Illinois?
I'm not too sure.
I know it was.
Because I'm pretty sure Metropolis in the comics is based off of Chicago, and Gotham is New York.
Well, I know Gotham's New York.
Yeah.
Well, Google that for me, would you? Because well, Chicago's in Illinois. We were going through Illinois. Funny, never been to Illinois, and on this trip one day I just went through it. I stopped in it twice, went to Springfield, and had a great time. But yeah, if you haven't seen the movie, go see the movie.
It's really good.
It's really good. Even if you're not a Superman fan, I would say go see it because it's just a real good movie. Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't you recommend it to... Well, Steve's not a Superman. He's a dog lover, so that's why Crypto's his. But...
And Pluto.
And
Not Pluto, Goofy. Well, no, Goofy's not even a dog. Yeah, okay.
Well, apparently Crypto in this movie is based off of James Gunn's actual dog. Who he loves. He always talks about his dog in like interviews and stuff. But his dog was a hellion. Like such a hellion. But he had so much heart and he was so sweet. But he was a terror.
What did you think of Nathan Fillion's portrayal of Green Lantern?
So what people need to understand is that he's not just playing Green Lantern. He's playing Guy Gardner, who's a very specific Green Lantern.
Okay, so he's playing.
And he played him perfectly.
Okay.
If anyone's read the comics, they would be like, "Oh yeah, okay, that's Guy."
Okay.
Yeah. That's Guy Gardner.
Because I was like, "Is that Green Lantern?" Because I don't remember Green Lantern acting like this. Now this is from like the Justice League back in the '70s that I'm being based on.
Well, most people know Hal Jordan or Jon Stewart, who are both great,
right?
In their own way. You know, Hal Jordan's kind of like the cocky, young, kind of, you know, like, oh, I can do anything, but like with a good heart, right? Like,
right.
He thinks he can do anything, but like he's using that for good. So it's like, okay, you know, like he's kind of a jerk with a heart of gold. He's not even a jerk really. He's just sort of cocky. And then, you know, Jon Stewart's so serious. He's very, you know, very serious, buttoned up. I'm a lantern. It's a duty, a sacred, blah blah. You know. And then there's Guy Gardner, who
this Guy Gardner.
he is a jerk with a heart of gold. He is more of a jerk than Hal. He's not serious at all. He cares way too much about his image. He's very egotistical, very rude, but like underneath it all, he really cares an awful lot about the planet and about helping people, which is why he's a Green Lantern. But boy, is it under it all. It all is a lot.
Oh my, yeah, there is. So, but all in all, I would definitely recommend the movie. I may see it again. Maybe not in movie theaters, but once it comes out, obviously it'll be one of mine that I watch. I would say it was just as good for me, if not a tad better, because when I saw the first Superman movie that came out with George Reeves way back when I was a kid, I left going, wow, you know. But now that I've done so many superhero movies with all the movies from the MCU, all the Batman movies that we've gone through, the Aquamans, the Wonder Womans, all of them, I think it's raised the bar. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, for sure.
And so I definitely think that with my bar raised, this met my bar.
Yeah, it makes me excited for the future of DC. I can't wait to see what they do next. I know. I think next on the docket is Supergirl, which they hint at in this movie that the next movie is going to be Supergirl, and if it goes the direction this one made it seem like it will, it's going to be an interesting movie, to say the least.
Yeah.
And people are going to complain about that. I'm not going to say what it is, obviously, but people are going to complain about how they teased at it. But like, it's nothing if not comic accurate.
Well, that, and it's so funny because people are just going to complain.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, I'm just like, either enjoy it, don't enjoy it, but everyone has an opinion. So, but there are some people that just like to complain, so that's it. So
yeah, they're gonna love this movie because they'll complain about it all day.
I don't.
I mean, if they like complaining, then they like movies they can complain about, right?
That's true, but no, I don't. Well, like you said, the guy who played Lex Luthor, wow, he was a mean Lex Luthor.
Nicholas Hoult is one of the best actors of our time, and he gets no appreciation because he always plays side characters.
This was not a side character.
Yeah, the few times he's played leads have been in kind of smaller, more niche things.
Yeah.
And he's a fantastic actor, just phenomenal actor.
Right, yeah. He played Lex Luthor like you would think a villain would be. I mean, he just had... Yeah.
He's just nuts. In a good way.
It was a good villain. It was a good villain.
Well, like Josh said earlier, DC's got really good villains.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I still think my favorite villain, though, is going to be, what's her? Snow White's stepmom.
The Evil Queen?
The Evil Queen, thank you. Because she's, especially in Once Upon a Time.
Because when they're like... remember the Evil Queen? It's not even a name.
I kept wanting to say Maleficent because she's my favorite.
Yeah,
but I love the Evil Queen in Once Upon a Time.
Regina.
When they said, you feel bad for all the bad things you've done. And she's like, actually, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's so spot on. Yes, I'm sorry things went that way, but I'm really not sorry I did them, And to me, that's just like, yes. So
you would think that, you sicko.
Well, I can't help it. If you're gonna be evil, be evil.
That's what's nice about this movie is that the evil is evil and the good is good. And there's like don't get me wrong, I like movies that are a little more like nuanced and complicated, like heroes who struggle with this power and right and wrong. But it's nice and refreshing to get a Superman who's just a nice guy who wants to help people. And like, spoiler alert, there's no complicated backstory. There's no reason that Clark Kent needs to be... He's just a nice guy who wants to do the right thing. And
he's Clark Kent.
Yeah.
He always has been.
Yeah, there's no belabored messages about the duality of man. Nice guy, mean guy, nice guy beats mean guy. Love it. So spoiler alert, the bad guy loses.
This time. This
time, and he almost won.
Yeah.
He got real close.
You gotta cut that
That's
out.
not a spoiler, saying he almost won.
Okay, thumbs up movie?
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Gotta put your thumb up.
Oh.
Thumbs up. All right. Thumbs up. Go see the movie. Good night.